Good evening. How is everyone? How is everyone? How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing well this evening. This message is for our life path number 5s. Okay, life path number 5. If you're life path number 5, then this message may resonate with you. However, please just take what comes in. Take note and journal whatever's popping out to you. If this doesn't resonate with you, maybe it's someone who you know could use this information. So please share, like, and subscribe to the videos. I appreciate your time taking note of the messages that are coming in. But this is what your guides want you to know. There are thoughts that are helping you create your reality. So good work. Good work on what you're working with. I did see angel number 24. Angel number 24 is reminding us also that the angels are shining a light of harmony on you and your personal relationships. Any conflicts are now being resolved. And this is coming from the Star Codes Astro cards, okay? So this deck here, Thoughts Create Your Reality, this is from Messages from Your Guides, Transformation Cards, written by James Van Praagh. Star code energy here. You have the number 32 and you have Vesta. Vesta, hearth, the number 32. Vesta calls you to be a hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give again another day. The second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars. Okay, was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of hearth, home of the family and the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of other gods. The action here is to evaluate yourself in your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy and suffering matter as much, neither more nor less, than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth. Share what you have to offer. This is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to take your hearth and your core values. Focus on that center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find that deep calm within. Light a candle with a prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center and let the rest fall away. Then decide, advise, and operate from there. It may be a time to take a retreat, a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy fields, cleanse your environment, reclaim your temple. If a relationship is truly of value and important to your soul, the person or team you're involved with will honor your process. So the challenge here is Vesta warned you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Your hard work at holding the situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. The gift here is to find the temple within, the place of quiet safety where you can tend the fire and carry the sacred temple with you always. Okay, so right now, life path number 5 is that the energy that's coming forward. So here you have, we are in the Aries energy field. And so what energy is, the energy that is giving you momentum to build new fire. Okay, so this is your creativity. This is where you're going out more. You're joining up with these groups that you have been wanting to be more successful in. And this is where you want to make sure you're not trying to burn yourself out, you know, because you are giving, you know, some of your attention. So what I'm trying to say is you're giving some of your attention away. Or sometimes this is a time where you need to remember to relax and give that attention to yourself so that you can continue to carry that flame that, you know, your desires that you're portraying so that you can fulfill more forecasted energy for your growth at this time. So you may want to take a trip to Vesta. If you know, take a trip to Vesta, see what you get out of this message again. But this is all about creativity. Where are you at on your progress? You know, I always like to talk about journaling your activities. You know, and coming back to those notes that you're taking, because those notes are also helping you look forward at another situation that you could help develop too. So I hope that resonated with you. And then we have the cultivate card here, which is another, you know, as you're nurturing yourself, you're also cultivating this energy to making more progress. So here we have let me see if I can zoom in on this Taurus card and look at how beautiful this energy is here. Okay, so you have the Taurus energy. So something that you're working on could cultivate by Taurus season. Okay? Or you can give it to October when the Taurus full moon is usually centered. You're taking progress. You're making your notes. So think about what you can do in the now moment. Okay? So where are you now? Checking in. This is where you want to, you know, look at those notes. Check off what's been working for you, check off what's not working for you, moving forward again with grace and at ease. And this is where in scripture, you know, God talks about rest, my dear loved one, rest so that you can continue to play out the scenarios that you need to play out. So you have this is a season where you also have to rest, you know, the movements that you're wanting to make. So Taurus asks you to hold still, dig in, grow roots, and strengthen over time. Manifest in a practical way, signified by a bull standing in its purpose, is to bring life into matter through growing wildflowers and crops, through our muscular strength and the central potential of our bodies, and through the solidness of our material resources. The sun shines here April 21st to May 20th. The action: work with the metaphor of gardening. Plow the ground, plant the seeds, nurture the crops with water and fertilizer, and protect those crops from predation. Grow roots rather than travel. Investigate what concrete form your project should take and next practical steps in that direction. Appreciate the senses. Notice what you see, smell, hear, feel, and taste. Use the senses to be in the present moment and let time flow by. Cuddle and feed. In a relationship, listen to both the signals of body chemistry and the practicalities of your life to give it a fertile field. Cultivate your garden. Like a slowly growing flower basking in the sun, find contentment in this moment. Explore the roots of the situation. Ask what feeds the idea or what feeds your soul. If you're feeling pushed about, sit, hold still, grow roots, and let the storm pass over you. Don't hurry. Play the long game as you plant and tend your crops. And I want to go back to contentment, because this is where Taurus is also all about feeling content. You're feeling content because you also know, remember that your guides are helping you see through the action that you're actually taking at this time. Okay, so your guides are reminding you they're there for you. They're sending you messages. So you want to probably take time to get your journal and start doing some journaling on your dreams. So do some automatic writing at this time. Taurus excess can lead you to mistake stubbornness for strength or look for spiritual and emotional answers in the material world. There will never be enough stuff to fill an emotional void. Sensuality is a Taurus gift, but sex alone will not fulfill a desire for alone. Clarify your hunger. Okay, so I feel like not only are you planting seeds and you're filling out the roots of, all of what your guides are showing you, but you're also taking the time to fulfill the needs within. So knowing, okay, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need that, I'm going to need this to do this and do this what I want. So making those expressions as loud as you can, because you're also being guided and giving the clarity to satisfy what it is you're feeling at this time. So ask yourself periodically, well, how do I feel about this? How do I feel about this? And communicate that, in your journals. Communicate that with your guides. Communicate that with Source. And the gift here is everything that surrounds you is made up of matter, and the word matter comes from the Latin word mater, or mother. Taurus connects you to the sacred Earth Mother, Gaia herself, the physical vessel who holds spirit in the body, in the plants, and the earth beneath us. So this is another reminder, you want to go out into nature. You want to fulfill that energy that is helping you bask and weave on the projects that you are feeling. But at the same time, I'm being reminded that your guides want you to start telling a new story and reminding you about the action that you're receiving right now, because the action that you're receiving is helping you build your reality. And this is where, the Taurus energy is working with what is being led to believe or not to believe. So you want to be kind to yourself. You want to experience the joy that's coming within, because that is Source helping you navigate through this energy so that you can continue to prosper the way you need to. And so now I'm going to pull a card, Angels of Atlantis. And these are the oracle cards by Richard Crooks. He's also, or by Stuart Pearce, illustrated by Richard Crooks. So Stuart Pearce was the author of The Alchemy of Voice. So this oracle card deck is about receiving inspiration and healing from the angelic kingdoms. Can you see that? That's what the deck looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card. Let me just shuffle these really quick. Thank you, archangels, for coming in and guiding us through this transition as we continue to do what is necessary to help us, like, propagate the seeds that we have been planting, but not also propagating them. But, like, you know, you're watering and nurturing everything. You're allowing things to cultivate. Let us remind ourselves at this time of the stillness. So you're feeling centered at this moment. You're feeling benevolent. You're feeling the joy and the peace that is being offered at this moment. So let us take a couple of deep breaths in now. 1, 2, 3, and hold that in, all the way to the sacral chakra, to the root chakra, and just hold it there. And this is where you want to give it to Mother Gaia. And just allow her to feel your energy, allow her to ground your energy, allow her to do whatever it is that she needs to do. And this is your energy. This is your energy reading for life path number 5. Okay, so this is what your guidance, the Council of Light, wants you to know at this time. So as you continue to put forth energy into the vortex, which they're saying that you have many vortexes, you're also allowing your energy to be ripened, they're saying, ripened. And you have Archangel Zapkiel, surrender. Okay, isn't that beautiful? So it's like you're taking this time out. I'm hearing it's like magic, right? You're taking the time out to allowing yourself to feel this joy and the light that's within, and they're reminding you to surrender and let it go. Okay, so we have Archangel Zapkiel. And let me read you what it says. Archangel Zapkiel is a sacred lover. The angels want you to know that you are holding too tightly to a part of your life and that you need to relinquish that hold. Trust that healing will swiftly come, for it always does. Resistance only intensifies the aspect of life that we are holding on to, whether this be a relationship, our career, or our health. Zapkiel wants you to surrender to heaven and let the angels carry you. This lover angel wants you to learn how you may release all notion of control, substituting such action with a yielding to the management of life. It is an illusion that any part of life may be controlled by predetermining the outcome. Let go and let God in. Remember, everything that you surrender will be replaced by something better. Thus, allowing miracles to fully happen. Chant Ha, H-A-W, Ha, to allow your groundness to be vibrationally open. So at this time, let us chant Ha. Ha, 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 ha. So this is a really good time for you to just feel the romance that is connected between you and your guides. And, you know, I was seeing 11 come out a lot today, and so it reminded me also that your angels want you to know You are in a state of expansion and getting to know your true self better than ever. Know you were born to shine. Remember, you were born to shine, and we also have, if you're wanting to pick up a journal, I went to a metaphysical shop and I picked up a couple of journals. This one is by Louise Hay, The Gift of Gratitude, a guided journal for counting your blessings. Okay, this is what it looks like. So you can pick up an affirmation. And I'm just going to read what okay. Let's see where, So something you can write in your journal. Remember, it's all about writing freely for you. So you're writing freely, you're expressing your thoughts, you're allowing yourself to just have those intentions. So you can put, I am, I deserve, I can only be happy if, before I can be successful, I must, in order to be likable, I need to be. But remember, you are the I am. And this is where, you can look up what's going on in your 12th house, okay? Look what's going on in your 12th house and see how you are this force of energy. You are a force to be reckoned with. Not only do you help create awareness, you lead others to their own self-expression. You help develop an overall achievement among your peers, co-workers, friends, family. You see that your mysteriousness has you on a path that is always unfolding with good vibrations. So this is where, not only are you allowing yourself to propagate, to seed more of these thoughts, but you're also believing, you have this faith that continues to be passionate about what it is that you want to do more of. So just allow that to be more expressive, and then you'll see how you're manifesting more into your life. So know that you have and you get to. Okay? And this is just allowing yourself to surrender, as Archangel Zaphiel is saying. Health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. And the affirmation here could be, I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. Okay, so I'll put that there. I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. Those are your affirmations. Okay, and then I'm going to pull an oracle from the Rebel deck. This is from the Rebel deck. Remember, as we continue to feel this benevolent love that, Sirius, if you take a trip to Sirius, this is where the benevolent musician or artist comes more alive on what it is that you're transitioning with. So then you just feel more of that belief that's within you. And I'm just sharing that. Don't forget to take your self-humor. Okay? Have a little bit of wit and banter, and I know sometimes things can come across as maybe a little naive, right? Or maybe you just don't understand or you don't know at this time or moment. So, and it's okay to just allow yourself to say, okay, I'm going to take part in this discussion, but I'm just going to allow it to be where it needs to be at this moment because it's not pertaining to me. But maybe this is where community, maybe I'm already doing the best I can in the community, so I'm just going to let it go and prosper and see what happens. So give it to your guides. So remember to ask your guides, say, okay, guides, I'm going to just work on my energy. Thank you. And tell them, thank you for balancing my energy today. Thank you for getting me going on what it is I need to do so that I can continue to prosper, you know, more. And I feel like this is what, you know, the second house is reminding us here. You know, because Taurus is in the second house, so what you're cultivating here now, okay, is that drive and passion that your momentum is building. So take care of those thoughts. Good time for journaling, writing. And then you have your angels here who are reminding you to surrender, okay? So here's from the Rebel deck. And then remember to just, you know, take time out for yourself, 5-10 minutes a day. And, you know, something else I want to say about your second house really appreciates when you do take time out for your self-care. Take time out for you. I feel like this Taurus energy, for you, life path number 5, you really do care about how others are getting treated and how others are receiving the self-care. So just a reminder for you, you could really use a nice bath. You can, not only can you use a really nice bath, but you should do a massage and a facial massage. And I also feel like you should do like a, I don't know why I want to say, is this a cranial massage or like a head massage? You know, I feel like that would work really good for you right now. It also helps relieve any stiffness that you have been, you know, I feel like you've probably been having some stiffness about holding certain projects to yourself. So remember to just give it to God and let God do what God needs to do for you right now. So, you know, not only are you finding time for yourself to take on the belief system that you have been working with, but know that you have what it takes to continue to prosper. You do have what it takes. Prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being answered. And this is where, you know, as we continue to look at this card a little bit more, you know, there's a full moon here. Okay, so full moon in Taurus, you might want to see how the full moon in Taurus can play a part. Which I think is, you know, you really do love to write down. You like to have an action plan. But you also like to keep it on reserve because you know that these things take time. And not only do you like the big plans that you're making, but you're coming across sometimes as You could be holding some energy in right now that could be feeling like a little, is it rude? But remember, that's not your energy, so send it back to the Creator and, give it to your guides. Say, here you go, guides. Everything's working out fine, so this is where you might just have to do a little bit more work on the inner being. So what is your inner being trying to show you right now? Thank you, Spirit, for that. So we have shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or effing quit. Okay, so this is where this card is coming up right now. Okay, so your thoughts create your reality. I mean, it's pretty much right there, letting you remind yourself to call in this Vesta energy. Okay, so there's a little bit, and remember that as you're self-evaluating this, you have the free will to speak this inner truth. Okay, and remember, God is always saying, let's be abundant. Let's look at this in another realm. Okay, so we can look at this as, okay. And ask yourself, how does this make you feel? What do I need to prosper? What notes do I need to take down in order for this to be a little bit more valuable in the decisions that I'm making? Because as we continue to make these decisions, they become more refreshed and heard. Okay, and that's why it's important to write down this plan that you have. Because I feel like life path number 5, remember that you are also here to help yourself grow a little bit more. Giving yourself a little bit more detail than you need to sometimes, and that's where you just need to surrender and just say, okay, I got it. I get it. I get it. Okay, take time out to nurture your body. Do your stretching, your breathing. Okay. And let us just remind ourselves about this energy life path number 5. You are the adventurer, okay? A person who thrives on action, movement, travel, and adventure. Number 5s love freedom and are not afraid of change or instability. They tend to be highly resourceful and don't like to be restricted or tied down. Often they are excellent communicators and good networks in both business and personal life. Tend to have a talent for working with people and are often able to get along with people from all walks of life. So your strengths here are going to be adventurous. You're a free spirit, adaptable, resourceful, independent, a good communicator, capable of charismatic. So some of the weaknesses that you may be feeling is unpredictable. Period. Okay? So if there's a little rebellious, compulsive, unstable, radical, unfocused, melodramatic, addictive. So you just need to sit down with yourself. And this is where you can call in the color of blue. Okay, because 5 is related to blue. The planetary link here is Mercury. So this is where Mercury is also helping you co-create something that is true in your heart. So you're learning how to speak more of your talent so that you can continue to feel this independent energy that you've been co-creating with. Okay, so that's for you, life path number 5. And if you are seeing, this energy come up a lot for you, then just take time out of your day, call in your guides. Okay, call in your guides. Remember to reevaluate, change your perspective, connect with the heart. Okay, how am I being so amazing today with this fire energy? This fire energy is giving you some more momentum so that you can co-create what the universe is showering you with so much love and light. Okay, so remember, you are awesome and things are always working out, and you should be expecting some miracles. You should be writing this down, and I think that a lot of your talent is being expressed right now, and this is where you can also continue to shine your light bright as much as you like. And this is from Angel 24. Okay, guys, I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed week. Until we see each other again, take care. Namaste. Love and light to you. Mwah.